Hello, and thank you for joining the KB Michelle Green podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are so delighted that you are here. Tonight, today, whenever you are listening in, I want to talk about this continued process of coming out of isolation. So if you listen to the previous podcast, we talked about how you have to have a ray of light, sort of like a ray of sunshine at the end of the tunnel. And when I say a ray of sunshine, you have all of these things that are changing and blossoming that even causes you to be in a state of isolation. It is almost as if it's a preparation stage where you're just placed in a location all by yourself. Even though there may be people all around you, the fact is that regardless of how many people are around you, it doesn't mean that you feel like they really understand or get you. And so with everything changing, whenever God takes you to that place where you are in this sabbatical, as the church calls it, the sabbatical where you have to take a break, where you have to walk away, where you have to stop all of the conversations with people, you have to shut everybody out, close all the emails, stop all the phone calls, don't respond to the text messages. When you have to walk away from it all and just really breathe, be still, and start to think about what's really going on and what voices are you really hearing, or what voices are you responding to. Make sure that voice is God. So as we've already covered in the previous podcast, number one, we want to be still when we're in this process of an isolation period or a sabbatical. We want to be still so that we can hear God's voice correctly. Because when you have so much static, when you have so much, traffic going through your mind, it's hard to hear God because He speaks softly. It's almost as if it's a whisper. It's just a thought that He gives you that can be easily overcrowded by other conversations, other thoughts, other people's voices. And we don't want that to happen. So we have to be still. We have to go to that quiet place, that place where nobody else is, just for a little while. Even if it lasts for a few days, we still need to remain still so that we can hear God. And then as we are there, even though our back is up against the wall and we're freaking out, but eventually we'll calm down because we're being still. The next thing that we want to do is start to think about the things that we can be grateful for. So the key to coming out of the isolation period, the key to feeling, that thought, or whatever it is that has been going through your mind, to say that nobody understands you and nobody gets you, the key after you have been still is to begin to practice gratitude. What are you grateful for? What is it that you could find contentment in? And when I say contentment, it's just a little small, simple thing, such as being able to breathe, being able to have a body with all of its functioning parts, if you have them, being able to see or hear, taste or touch, being able to have a conversation, being able to have a place to lay your head at night, being able to have a place that covers you when you're resting or when you're awake in your home, being able to have water, being able to have electricity, being able to have cable or internet for entertainment or work purposes. Just the little things like transportation. If you have a vehicle and being able to maintain having that vehicle or trade in the vehicle to get another one, or having a bike, or being able to pay for an Uber, being able to pay for a bus, being able to take the subway, being able to do whatever it is that you are actually living right now. The key to coming out of the isolation, it is okay, as I said before, to feel your feelings and to be in your thoughts. And you are valid in what you feel and in what you think. But the issue is that you can't stay there but for so long. And as you're coming out, it is so crucial that we begin the contentment, the gratitude, the awareness of our present moment. Because guess what? That's where God lives.